What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is AkeemHaynes. I'm a two-time Olympic bronze medalist, author, motivational speaker, and sports commentator. On my channel, we talk boxing, MMA, track and field, and of course, motivation and encouraging content. If this is something that you enjoy, then I hope that you subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Akhmadaliev versus Ronny Rios. What did we think about this fight? First, I just want to go back to the very beginning. Look, MJ was up 1-0 for me before the fight even started, right? I mean, he came out to Michael Jackson. He was up 10-9 pre-fight. You know what I'm saying? Pre-fight, he was up 10-9 in the pre-fight. But let's talk about the fight. Now, this fight was an interesting fight because of what happened after the second round that we later got to see and hear MJ talk about it with him hurting his hand. But at the beginning, this fight kind of went how I thought it would go. I thought the first few rounds were going to be a little slow, more of a feeling out process to find each other's timing and catch their rhythm and their flow and to see how they're going to respond and react, right? If Rios was going to steal this fight, then he would have to bank up the points on the early rounds, right? Because I felt like if the fight went longer, it was going to favor MJ. Rios had some decent moments, but this whole fight, he was throwing the jab, but nothing behind it. No follow-up shot, really. He rarely went to the body. He just seemed like he didn't fully commit to the fight in this one. Now, partially because MJ's movement was constant with different angles, different paces, different cadence. He was throwing feints, right? He punched out of his angles, out of his changes. He had good jabs, good body shot, precise shots, whether it was a jab, a body shot, overhand right. His timing, he had Rios' timing down very well. Now, MJ hurt his hand at some point during the fight, and we heard what round he thought he hurt it in after the fight was done, but you could tell something was wrong in this fight because he wasn't throwing that left hand like he usually does, right? It was just that overhand right that was finding a way in every single time for the most part, right? But you knew something was wrong. But then you also saw a different type of focus in MJ in this fight because now he realized, wait, something is wrong. And if I am not careful, because I'm not in the ring here with someone who can't fight, I'm in the ring with someone who has a lot of wins. I'm in the ring with someone who, if I'm not careful, if I'm not focused, if I'm not dialed in defensively, he might be able to take me out. MJ got the belts in 8 fights, but there are still things that he's learning on the fly. There are still things that he's learning inside the ring. And one of the things he learned in this fight is the fact that when adversity does come and things that he cannot control, how does he respond? MJ showed us why he became a champion in 8 fights. He showed us that he's got the confidence and the belief in his skills with one hand or two, regardless of the fact that he can get the job done. He showed us that there is only one fight that we want to see in that division, and that's the fight with Cool Boy Steph to see who is the best in that division, who can become an undisputed champion in that division. So all in all, I thought MJ in this fight made great adjustments. I thought his movement was really sound. I thought he did a lot of good things, despite for the most part that he was fighting with one hand. Anytime that he decides to turn up the rhythm and the flow of this fight, that he can end it at any given moment. Right? He took him out in the last round, but I really felt like MJ could have taken him down in the 7th or 8th round, right? But he showed that he has that killer instinct and that closing mentality. He's a special fighter, and he continues to grow and develop inside the ring, right? So if this is what we continue to see of MJ Akhmadaliev, man, this is going to make the undisputed fight that much sweeter. And I'm looking forward to it. I hope it gets done. But what are your thoughts on this fight? How did you have it going? What did you see? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you're watching this, then do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you next time.